Osborne.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. St James's RC Primary School in my constituency had critical RAAC identified in June. Despite what the Secretary of State told the media this morning, this has not been immediately fixed and the school is now closed. Ministers and the DfE guidance has been contradictory on funding temporary costs, and the school has been told to fund travel and temporary arrangements themselves. This is not acceptable. Can the Secretary of State confirm a timetable for works to make schools safe and that all costs will be fully funded? And finally, the Secretary of State made clear earlier today that she does not consider this situation to be her fault or her responsibility. So maybe she can tell us who she thinks has been sat on their asses.
Well, I think, as I made the point to the journalist earlier, I made an off-the-cuff remark at the end of an interview which was already finished. But in terms of what I was responding to, effectively the journalist had given me an interview which made everything my fault. You know, everything in 1994 was my fault when I was working somewhere else, everywhere I was working. So I pointed out to the journalist that off the cuff that's what I said. And no, not thin-skinned at all. It was something that I said off the cuff. But in terms of that school, which is a much more serious issue, if it's on the critical list, some of the ones that are on the critical list were closed if they had a large degree of RAAC. Now, those children should be being accommodated, and if they're not, if there's not a plan to do that, the school, okay, well, the mitigations that will be put in place for that school are something that the Department for Education will be paying for.
Please, can we use temperate language?